That is the Bible.
Oh, I can't wait to get to the Bible. We're going to have to wait a little bit, though, okay? Luke chapter 4, verse 16 to 18. Go ahead, read. What does it say?
The Spirit of the Lord is on me because He has anointed me to proclaim the good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim freedom for the prisoners and recover the sight of the blind, to set the oppressed free, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor.
So did Jesus come to set the prisoners free?
He came to set the prisoners free.
Did He proclaim freedom for the prisoners?
Yes. He
came to set the oppressed free.
He was fulfilling the prophecy in Isaiah.
So Jesus says, I can't have slaves.
Yeah.
I'm to let them go free.
Exactly.
I can't sell my daughters.
Not one slave did he
Not
have.
one slave.
Not one slave did he have.
You can sell your
So
daughter.
we've just answered his question. Does Jesus allow us to slave anybody?
No.
So we've just answered his question. Does Jesus allow us to slave anybody?
No.
Slaves, obey your earthly masters in everything, and do it not only when their eye is on you, and to win their favor, but with sincerity of heart and reverence for the Lord. All who are under the yoke of slavery should consider their masters worthy of respect, so that God's name and our teaching may not be slandered. Teach slaves to be subject to their masters in everything, to try to please them, not to talk back to them, and not to steal from them, but to show that they can be fully trusted, so that in every way they will make the teaching about God our Savior attractive. The Bible is not concerned with liberating slaves. In fact, these verses tell slaves to keep their mouths shut and remain obedient, so that the gospel message can spread more easily without the threat of an uproar over things like freedom and equality.
That is the Bible.
Oh, I can't wait to get to the Bible. We're going to have to wait a little bit, though, okay?
What does the Bible say about slavery? Amazingly, the Bible gives instructions on how to buy slaves, who to buy as slaves, and how to treat them. From Leviticus 25:44 through 46. Your male and female slaves are to come from the nations around you. From them you may buy slaves. You may also buy some of the temporary residents living among you, and members of their clans born in your country, and they will become your property. You can will them to your children as inherited property, and can make them slaves for life, but you must not rule over your fellow Israelites ruthlessly.
That is the Bible.
Oh, I can't wait to get to the Bible. We're going to have to wait a little bit, though, okay?
How are slave owners to treat their fellow Israelite slaves? If you buy a Hebrew servant, he is to serve you for 6 years, but in the 7th year he shall go free, without paying anything. If he comes alone, he is to go free alone, but if he has a wife when he comes, she is to go with him. If his master gives him a wife, and she bears him sons or daughters, the woman and her children shall belong to her master, and only the man shall go free. But if the servant declares, I love my master and my wife and children, and do not want to go free, then his master must take him before the judges. He shall take him to the door or the doorpost, and pierce his ear with an awl. Then he will be his servant for life. If a man sells his daughter as a servant, she is not to go free as men servants do. Think about that last sentence again. If a man sells his daughter as a servant, no denouncement follows.
That is the Bible.
Oh, I can't wait to get to the Bible.
Exodus 21:20 through 21 gives instruction on how to beat your slaves. If a man beats his male or female slave with a rod and the slave dies as a direct result, he must be punished, but he is not to be punished if the slave gets up after a day or two, since the slave is his property. You can thrash them within inches of their lives, but make sure you don't directly kill them.
That is the Bible.
Oh, I can't wait to get to the Bible.